Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have the Silverberry, Eleagnus commutata. Well, it also has a couple other scientific names. And by the way, this is some variegated form which are quite popular. I'm here in Germany, and it's the 6th of January. As you can see, the deciduous trees are bare, the Christmas trees are still lying around, and there is some fruit on this shrub. Well, it's not so unusual to have fruit in January in Germany, especially in a mild winter. Yesterday I made a video where I claimed that I can easily collect about 100 to 200 fruit species in January in Germany in such a mild winter. But those fruit species have one thing in common. They ripened in autumn or early winter or even late summer, and now they are staying on the plants for weeks, months, sometimes many months. This here is an exception. This flowered, well, probably sometime in very late autumn or early winter, and now it's ripening during the winter. I'm sure I could get ripe once if I had walked up to the Philosopher's Path here in Heidelberg, which is on a south-facing slope, but I was too lazy. So here I'm inside the city. Well, yeah, this is basically on a south-facing wall, but the microclimate might be nice, but it's not the same as having a whole south-facing mountain slope like on the Philosopher's Path. So those fruit will not be ripe. Well, I'll still try them. I mean, they're astringent even when they are ripe. Actually, even less sour and astringent than the ripe fruit. Basically not much taste, a little bit of sourness, a little bit of astringency. So those fruit will ripen throughout January and February, and probably by late February, if the weather continues to be like this, they're gonna be ripe. That's quite amazing. Germany has a temperate climate. Heidelberg, inside the city, I guess we would have USDA zone 8A, which is still quite cold. Well, we had quite harsh frost tonight, maybe -6 or -7 degrees. The day is nice and sunny, but as soon as the sun disappears, the frost starts creeping up again. So it's quite amazing that tender thing like a fruit can survive and even ripen in that weather. Also, ripe fruit, because of their sugar content and the well-developed cells, they are usually much more resistant to colds than unripe fruit or flowers. Now, those fruit are unripe. They still don't have this high concentration of sugar, salts, acids, and other things which protect them from the frost. And still, they managed to survive. They survived a couple nights of -7 degrees. And yeah, like I said, maybe in late February, they will give us the first new harvest of the new year. Yeah, unfortunately, they are not ripe yet. It would have been even more impressive if they had ripened throughout December, but no. Okay. Well, fruit which will be ripe in February is more than you actually can hope for here in Germany, so I'm happy about them. So folks, this was the Silverberry, the first new harvest in Germany. Don't confuse it with the dozens or hundreds of species from the last year which you can still harvest. The first new harvest of the new year, maybe in a month or 6 weeks. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos, hopefully starting in 2 days from Asia. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.